So this is part 2 on my cryptic work, how my work's so cryptic sometimes. This is on Lily and Jack. So this is what came up on my spirit box. Sorry about that. And it was a bit strange. So I got the names John and I assume it's a name, West. And I immediately thought of John West salmon and John West tuna and that we get here. So I looked up, does John West use fish from Canada? And it says yes, some of John West salmon does come from Canada. So then I looked into like fishery jobs in Nova Scotia. And yes, they do have them. Like it says here, how much is a salmon fishing license in Nova Scotia? How do I become a fisherman in Nova Scotia? If you saw my other video earlier about Shag Harbour, and I saw that Fisherman's Memorial Road, so that was strange. And then, yeah, sorry, I sometimes lose my train of thought because of my Asperger's. So I looked up John West on Wikipedia, and we had an advert here which was really popular, and it was a bear fighting a fisherman over a salmon for John West, and it was, although it was filmed in Scotland, it was made to look like Canada. And port came up. If you saw the Spirit Box session, I know nothing about Canada, so I looked that up. Does Nova Scotia have a port? Yes, the port of Halifax, and it's got quite a few ports. So I did look up how far away that was. Sorry, this is not in order. I did look up how far away that was from where Jack and Lily live, and it's 1 hour and 43 minutes away. Port of Halifax, Pictou County. I might be mispronouncing that. If so, I'm sorry. And we got something about a curse. There's a curse came up. So I looked up, do the Indigenous people of Canada believe in curses? Otherwise known as First Nation people, I believe. Yes, some Indigenous cultures in Canada do have traditional beliefs that include the concept of curses. And there's a little bit of information there from ChatGPT. And what was interesting is the mention of, let me find it, ravens. Sorry, I've totally skipped it because something weird happened, like it always does with me. Totally lost it. Ravens. Where's it gone? Sorry about this. Here we go. Stories of shapeshifters, spirit beings, or trickster figures. And it says, or raven. And what's strange about that is during the spirit box, you hear me say, I can hear a crow, that's not a good sign. Now, crows and ravens, rooks, etc., they're all from the same family. Now, a few hours before I did this spirit box, my husband came in with a huge raven or rook feather. There he is with it, which he found on the path. Now, I collect feathers, so he brought that in, obviously. What else? His mention of Nova Scotia's largest, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that because I'll probably offensively mess it up, but the children are part of their community. The children's maternal grandfather is a member of the, sorry, I'm not going to try and pronounce it, First Nation. So their grandfather is Indigenous. And yeah, during the spirit box, I faintly heard a child at the start. I shall repost that. You're going to need headphones. But I heard like a child going, and also you'll hear me mention crow.
What's big? I just heard a crow. That's not a good sign.
So that was all very strange. If you've got speakers or headphones, you might be able to hear the crow. So, this is what I mean about how cryptic my work is. So that's 2 examples I've posted today. And I'm just going to post that little clip with the child and the crow as well. So see if you can hear it. You might not be able to.